Hello, 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 everybody. So let's get started. Let's get started. So good morning. Thank you all for coming out today and for joining us today. My name is Michael McMurray, and as Commissioner of the Chicago Department of Aviation, it's my distinct honor to welcome you all this morning to O'Hare International Airport and the groundbreaking for our new Concourse D. Yes. Today marks the start of ORD Next. As the name implies, the next chapter of our O'Hare 21 capital plan and a major investment in the city of Chicago's future. We are reimagining our O'Hare passenger facilities, building on our modernized airfield, and in integrating the latest in design, sustainability, and efficiency. These improvements will minimize aircraft taxi times, optimize gates, and keep travelers moving along to their global destinations. ORD Next has four key components: the O'Hare Global Terminal, the future Concourse E, the Consolidated Tunnel, and what we're celebrating today, Concourse D, delivering flexible gates to meet the needs of our airlines and our customers. This groundbreaking represents a major step forward for our city and represents a pivotal moment in the modernization of one of the world's most vital transportation hubs and strengthening Chicago's position as a global leader in aviation. Concourse D will add 19 new gates, ready for a variety of aircraft, from narrow-body planes serving domestic destinations to international wide-body craft. The new Concourse is designed for flexibility, reduced layovers, greater efficiency, and a smoother passenger experience. Concourse D will stand as a bold showcase of cutting-edge design and engineering, brought to life by the combined visions of world-class builders, architects, and engineers. Beyond the passenger terminal, new taxiways and temporary gates near Concourse C will ease congestion and boost airfield efficiency. With energy-efficient systems and smart building practices, Concourse D is built to meet the environmental and operational needs of the future. Of course, this is more than a construction project. It's a commitment to inclusion and economic growth. Through our Construction Manager at Risk program, Concourse D and its supporting infrastructure will create thousands of jobs and provide meaningful opportunity for certified minority and women-owned firms. This work is only possible thanks to our many supporters and partners: Mayor Brandon Johnson, Senators Dick Durbin and Tammy Duckworth, the entire Illinois congressional delegation, our airline partners, the Federal Aviation Administration, our design and construction teams, and of course, our dedicated CDA staff. As we look to 2028 and beyond, ORD Next is preparing our airport for the next generation of travel, commerce, and connection. Each milestone keeps us moving forward together towards a stronger, more connected Chicago. Now I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to Mayor Brandon Johnson. His support and leadership has been instrumental in keeping the program moving forward. Mayor Johnson is deeply committed to Chicago, to ensuring our city remains a global gateway for commerce and culture, to champion investments in our neighborhoods, and to reinforcing Chicago's position on the world stage. He has been a strong advocate for O'Hare's role as an economic engine, generating jobs, tourism, trade, and the regional economic growth and security that benefits us all. Please join me in welcoming my boss, the mayor of the greatest freaking city in the world, Mayor Brandon Johnson.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner McMurray, and good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's much better. Thank you all for being here for this exciting day. And to all the parents who dropped their children off to school this morning, you are welcome. Our city is a very proud city. We also have a very proud legacy as a city that works, and a city that builds. We further that legacy today by continuing to build not just with steel and concrete, but with vision, partnership, and purpose. Today we begin building for the future of O'Hare, the world's gateway to Chicago and our gateway to the world. And we do that with our core values leading us and guiding us. The start of construction on Concourse D marks the first major milestone for O'Hare, or ORD Next. Our once-in-a-generation investment in the future of this great city is now at hand. O'Hare International Airport is one of our city's most powerful economic engines. And every time we visit this airport, and every time we invest in this airport, we invest in jobs, we invest in our neighborhoods, we invest in working families, we invest in the next generation of Chicagoans. When ORD Next, or O'Hare Next program is complete, O'Hare is projected to support 615,000 jobs and add $65 billion to the region annually. With the improvements that we will make in Concourse D alone, we are generating more than 3,800 construction jobs, which creates a ripple effect across Chicago's entire community. And when we have such an incredible opportunity to invest in people, we have to do it the right way, by centering the communities that need these opportunities the most. And that is why I'm very proud that to date, more than $737 million, representing 37% of total investments in our airports, have gone to minority and women-owned businesses. This is truly equity in action. This is what it means to lead with intentionality. And from the beginning of my administration, we have worked closely with our federal partners, the airline industry, the Chicago Department of Aviation, organized labor, and the business community to ensure that this project is guided by transparency, accountability, and of course, inclusiveness. And we are already seeing the results in more efficient, sustainable, and world-class airport. We broke ground on Elevate T3, a dramatic reimagining of O'Hare's Terminal 3. We have completed the Midway modernization program, enhancing the travel experience of millions of folks on the South Side or wherever you are. We topped out the new Terminal 5 parking garage at O'Hare to pave the way for a more seamless journey. And now, with Concourse D, we take the next bold step forward. As Commissioner McMurray has already articulated, this new concourse will add gates, improve passenger flow, modernize airport operations, and enhance the O'Hare experience from the curb to the gate. And equally important, this project reflects who we are as a city, a forward-looking, diverse, progressive city ready to meet our future. And in closing, I want to make sure that the people who have made this moment possible are recognized. And so to our partners in Washington, to both of our senators, thank you both. To Springfield and to the city of Chicago, thank you, Chairman O'Shea. Timmy Knutson is also here, Alder of the 43rd and the 19th Wards. Can you give them a nice warm welcome? Of course, our airline partners, especially Chicago's hometown airline, United Airlines, CEO Scott Kirby, as well as our valuable hub carrier, American Airlines, which is represented here today by the Chief Strategy Officer, Mr. Steve Johnson. Can you give them both a nice warm round of applause? Now, I will say this, because Steve put me on the spot, as well as Scott, because in Chicago, we choose our teams, we choose our restaurants. Right, so you can't be a Cubs fan and a Sox fan. You can't like Uncle Remus and Harold's. But today we can like United and Airline and American. to all of the teammates here at CDA, to the engineers, the architects, the contractors, all of you who have the vision for our future. And so thank you for the belief in O'Hare. Thank you for the belief in our beloved city. I look forward to the continuous partnership. God bless you all. Congratulations. And God bless the greatest freaking city in the world, the city of Chicago.
Thank you, Mayor Johnson. You know, I think I thanked everybody for coming out, but man, I couldn't imagine a better day for being at an airport and being on the airfield, right? So this is fantastic, and for me, you know, it's just phenomenal. So again, I appreciate everybody for coming out today and being here to share this special occasion with us. But now it's my great pleasure to introduce a pivotal partner in shaping the future of O'Hare and our hometown airlines, Scott Kirby, Chief Executive Officer of United Airlines. Under Scott's leadership, United has been driving O'Hare's strategic vision forward, partnering with CDA on everything from bold infrastructure planning to smart operations improvements. That collaboration turned ambitious ideas like Concourse D into a reality. United's dedication to innovation and efficiency and outstanding passenger experience keeps O'Hare competitive on the world stage and keeps Chicago at the center of global aviation. Please join me in giving a hometown welcome to Scott Kirby.
Well, thank you, Commissioner, and thank you, Mayor Johnson, not just for having us and having this event out here today, but for leadership and getting us from concept to shovels in the ground. I also want to thank you for the beautiful backdrop, some wonderful airplanes back there. Great to be here as United Airlines, as the hometown airline here for Chicago. We're really proud of everything that we've done. And I also want to start by thanking all the people of United Airlines who've been dedicated and committed to making United not just the biggest, but the best airline in the world. And they have done that, and the city of Chicago is a beneficiary of that. That has let us grow the Chicago schedule to the largest that any airline in history has ever had, measured on number of seats here in Chicago, carrying more passengers per day than any airline in history has ever done. United Airlines, by the way, represents 95% of the growth here at Chicago in seats from pre-pandemic to today. Our people have done a phenomenal job, and that leads to direct employment benefits. We hired over 2,000 people just here in the city of Chicago last year. I don't know the numbers for sure. Thank you. But I suspect that is the largest of any private employer in the last year, and we've been doing that for several years in a row. But more than just those direct jobs and the direct impact that it has on the economy, as the mayor said, Chicago O'Hare is really an economic engine that drives the whole city and frankly the whole state. This is the gateway to the world for the people of Chicago, and it is the entrance to the rest of the world to see what a great city Chicago is and to bring people here. It's about connecting people and uniting the globe. And that's really what drives the economy, drives the future. And that's what's great about today is we're talking about the future. So often we get mired in the short term and what are we going to do this week and what are we going to do this year and what's our budget for this year. But this is thinking about the long term. And what it can mean for making Chicago, even bigger, better, and stronger economically and culturally as you have that growth. But it also leads me to another point. When I first came to United Airlines, I had a goal to make United the biggest and the best airline in the world, and we have done that. I had a second goal, which is also to turn O'Hare into the biggest and best airport in the world. By all rights, given our size, geography, it should be the biggest in the world. But there are a number of airports that are ahead of it today. And this infrastructure, combined with the commitment that we have at United Airlines, is going to make Chicago O'Hare the #1 airport in the entire world. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce a key partner in Chicago's aviation future, Steve Johnson, Vice Chair and Chief Strategy Officer at American Airlines. American Airlines plays an essential role in keeping O'Hare competitive, expanding our capacity, strengthening our global connections, and giving Chicago travelers more choices every day. And for everyday Chicagoans, those choices matter. Whether you're flying for work, family, or adventure, having strong competition keeps fares fair and service high. And as every Chicagoan is a shareholder in O'Hare, we have a stake in keeping it that way. Steve brings both strategic vision and operational leadership to initiatives like ORD Next, helping us plan for the future while staying laser focused on the passenger experience today. We value Americans' collaborative spirit, from working with us on phasing plans and infrastructure upgrades to embracing our shared goal, building the airport of the future with as little disruption as possible. Please join me in welcoming Steve Johnson.
Good morning. Thanks, Mayor. Thanks, Commissioner. It's an honor for me and my colleagues here today to represent the entire American Airlines team as we celebrate this groundbreaking and this momentous step in the modernization of O'Hare. We're very excited about our role at American in making O'Hare one of the largest, most sustainable, and best airports in the world. I've had the privilege of being at the center of this project for a long time and to watch it come to life since its inception nearly a decade ago. And being back in O'Hare today feels like a milestone that has taken me full circle. So thank you for the opportunity. Together, all of us took TAP, now ORD Next, from its infancy to define the next generation of travel and keep O'Hare at the forefront of customer experience, operational efficiency, and modern design, while revolutionizing international travel and making the journey seamless. Navigating a project of this magnitude is never easy, and of course, we've had our curves in the road, I guess I would say. But the unwavering commitment of both hub carriers and all of you has been at the heart of O'Hare's success. And today, and this momentous transformation is testament to that. From our federal, state, and city partners, to the Chicagoland community stakeholders, to United and our fellow airlines, to Skidmore and BOA and the design and general contracting and construction firms, to the tradesmen and women who will deliver on this plan, the power of our shared goal continues to bring us together in support of this historic project. American Airlines will always be deeply woven into the fabric of Chicago. We've served Chicago for nearly a century, 99 years, and we're the first commercial airline to land at O'Hare 70 years ago. Of course, we've grown substantially since then, including by 20% this year, with more than 20 new destinations, helping to propel O'Hare to reach record numbers this summer. Our growth continues to be fueled by a deep commitment to Chicago, our customers and team members who call it home, the businesses that make it move, and the communities that help it thrive. And that commitment has never wavered. Now we're able to look forward to a brighter future bright future, bolstered by a reimagined airport that paves the way for sustained growth and outstanding travel experience for our customers. So on this special day, all of us at American would like to offer our congratulations and thanks to all of our partners in the city of Chicago and the Chicago Department of Aviation, especially to Mayor Johnson and Commissioner McMurray and Chairman O'Shea, and for their shared commitment to solidifying O'Hare as a leading global aviation hub. Also, thanks to our many partners in the construction and design, as well as all of the stakeholders who continue to help make ORD Next a reality. And finally, special thanks to our Chicago-based team members for their unwavering commitment to our customers and the communities we serve, and of course, for their steadfast commitment to O'Hare. Thanks for letting me be here today. I appreciate it. Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you, Steve. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce the visionary behind the architecture of Concourse D, Scott Duncan, a design partner at Skidmore, Owens & Merrill. SOM's extraordinary design expertise has shaped some of the world's most iconic structures, and their work on Concourse D is no short of transformative. Scott's leadership has guided the creation of a concourse that is not only visually stunning, but purpose-built to redefine how passengers move through O'Hare. Inspired by the airport's original origin as Orchard Field, the innovation and sustainable approach sets a new benchmark in airport architecture, one that reflects Chicago's commitment to future-based focused design and operational excellence. Please join me in welcoming Scott Duncan.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. There's nothing like being the architect on groundbreaking day. It's just amazing. Thank you first to Mayor Johnson and Commissioner McMurray and the American and United teams for your leadership and partnership on this historic opportunity to shape the next chapter in O'Hare's legacy as one of the world's great airports. I stand here today as one of many Chicagoans honored to contribute to the airport's most significant expansion in nearly 70 years. I'm joined by my colleagues and close collaborators from Ross Barney Architects, Juan Gabriel Moreno Architects, Arup, and an extraordinary team of designers and engineers from my firm, Skidmore, Owings & Merrill, who have helped to bring this project to life. It's been a real privilege to work alongside so many talented individuals who share a deep commitment to this city and to the future of O'Hare. For us, Concourse D was an opportunity to reimagine the passenger journey from curbside to gate with a focus on comfort, clarity, and connection. It builds on the foundation of Concourse C, respectfully linking into its original architecture. At the same time, expanding the airport's civic presence in a way that reflects both the bold character of Chicago and the quiet beauty of the Midwest. Passengers will arrive at a large, domed, multi-tiered space with an oculus. An oculus is a skylight in a circular form that directs daylight into the building and helps orient travelers the moment they arrive. Curved geometries inspired by Midwestern river bends shape intuitive paths through the space, framing areas to dine, rest, play, and recharge. Landscape zones, natural materials, and a warm palette invite travelers to pause and feel a connection to place, even while in transit. The concourse is structured by a series of branching tree-like columns, an homage to the orchards that once stood on this land. These elements open up the space, improve circulation, and support a high-performing roof that's tuned to the Midwest climate. The design delivers extraordinary performance, balancing sustainability, operational flexibility, and long-term durability with a practical, buildable structure. At the southern end, passengers will arrive at a quieter, double-height lounge with expansive views of the airfield and the city beyond. Every element, from the seating arrangements to the planting and daylighting, was designed with the passenger in mind. This is a building designed to inspire and to serve. It reflects the ambition and resilience of Chicago, and it will soon welcome millions of travelers to O'Hare. On behalf of our team, I want to thank everyone at the Chicago Department of Aviation for their close partnership and unwavering commitment to great design and an exceptional passenger experience. Together, we've envisioned a concourse that will stand as a lasting asset to this city and everyone who passes through it. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Finally, I'm pleased to introduce a leader whose dedication and vision are helping build the future of O'Hare, Nilsa Ehiwemen, President and CEO of BOA Construction. As a key partner in our construction manager at risk team for this project, BOA plays a vital role in bringing the innovative design of Concourse D to life. BOA's commitment to craftsmanship, safety, and inclusion will ensure progress is made not only on schedule and budget, but with meaningful opportunity, especially for minority and women-owned subcontractors. We're grateful for NOSA's partnership in executing this complex, once-in-a-generation expansion with precision. Please welcome NOSA and her women.
Thank you, Commissioner. You did a great job with that last name. Good morning. I'm NOSA, President and CEO of Boa Construction. Today's a great day for two reasons. One, I dropped off my oldest today. She started her freshman year of high school. So I was crying earlier a couple hours ago. It's an honor to stand here today. Mayor Brandon Johnson, your love for the city, your commitment to inclusion and diversity is incredible. Many thanks as well to Scott Kirby, Steve Johnson, and Scott Duncan for your efforts to get us here. We know it wasn't easy. We read a lot about it in the paper. Also our elected officials. To be here, to get to a place in my career, in our organization, it requires folks that believe in you. And I'd like to shout out my brother, elected official, Alderman Moore. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Alderman Chairman Matt O'Shea, I met you a decade ago when I started in aviation. You've always been supportive of everything that we do. Ms. Charlotte Roberts is also in the building. Thank you, Charlotte, for your efforts in procurement and what we do. Kenya Merritt, thank you for everything that you do as well in the mayor's office. A big thank you, though, to Commissioner McMurray and the entire CDA leadership team. I'm excited about this incredible work ahead and what you have ahead in terms of changing the landscape of aviation. I was traveling a few weeks ago with my family, and we happened to run into the commissioner in the airport. Remember that? I do. My three kids got an opportunity to say hello to the commissioner, and when we walked away, my 10-year-old asked me, "Does he really run the entire airport?" And I said, yes. His face lit up with pride. That moment is our why. This work is bigger than a new concourse. It's about the next generations of leaders in our city and how we can spark their imagination and belief in what's possible. But before I continue, I'm not on this journey alone. I'm a member of the AECOM Hunt Clayco Boa JV. We have some team members in the room as well. Billy Parker, Jim McInerney with Boa Construction, Jason Kopp and Eric Ho with AECOM Hunt, Bob Clark, Otto Nichols, Michael Faustinot Mary with Clayco. And I'd also like to thank our entire construction team for everything you guys do, day in and day out. At BOA, we're proud to be a part of the AECOM Hunt Clayco BOA joint venture, trusted to deliver this landmark project. Over 10 years ago, our work began here, long before today's groundbreaking. This partnership has been built on years of collaboration and shared commitment, together and individually. We delivered projects across O'Hare with trust and precision. The foundation that we will never just check a box. We would form true partnership, build capacity, and have real equity, and perform at the highest level of excellence. That's what makes this moment possible. Today, we celebrate not just a construction project, but a bold investment into Chicago. Concourse D represents over $1.3 billion, over 600,000 square feet, 19 new gates, but most importantly, it represents an opportunity and ambition for the city for travelers across the world. It's a milestone in O'Hare's transformation and testament to Chicago's bold vision for the future of travel. This infrastructure meets the ambition, where Chicago reaffirms its role as the greatest freaking city in the world, and to create a great aviation hub. Concourse D will also create 3,800 construction jobs. For each job represents a family supported, a skill developed, and a door opened. We will reconfigure taxiways, add temporary gates, pour over 72,000 cubic yards of concrete, install over 6,000 tons of steel, and so much more. as the busiest airport keeps running. We would deliver it safely, on time, and on budget, and with world-class quality. For Chicago, this concourse is more than just concrete and steel. As Mayor Brandon Johnson just said, it's about thousands of new jobs. It's a stronger pipeline for opportunities for our minority and women-owned businesses. It's a chance to give residents from our neighborhoods, South, West Side, North Side, across our entire city, real access to careers that can sustain families and build futures. For passengers, Concourse D will be a symbol of Chicago's innovation and hospitality. The light-filled atriums, the new lounges, the children's play space, thoughtful design, all of this will make O'Hare not just a place you pass through, but a place that welcomes you. Chicago has always been a city that looks forward, and today is another powerful step in that direction. But we know the challenges ahead. Building in one of the world's busiest airports as it continues to operate is not a small feat. But we also know the reward, a concourse that will stand as a testament of teamwork, commitment, craftsmanship, and community. When passengers walk into Concourse D, they'll see beauty, innovation, but the true story will be the people of Chicago, the people that look like me, the people that look like all of us in this room, who built it, the city that shaped it, and the opportunities it created. On behalf of our entire joint venture team, thank you to the CDA, our airline partners, design partners, and everyone who will help turn this vision into reality. This is yet another proud day for our city and O'Hare. For everyone who believes in building not just structures, but building legacies. Thank you.
Thank you, Nosa. And I do remember that day, by the way. And I was equally proud. So thank you very much. Man, this has been such an incredible day. I want to thank all of our speakers, all of our partners, all of you for coming out today. It really means a lot to the city of Chicago. But I also want to acknowledge a few others in the audience today. Alderman Matt O'Shea, Chair of the Aviation Committee. Alderman Moore, Alderman Knudsen. Also Joe Ananzio, Chair of the O'Hare Noise Compatibility Commission. Rachel Arthur, Commissioner of the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities. Jason Lee from the Mayor's Office. Deputy Mayor Kenya Merritt. Charlotte Roberts, Chief Procurement Officer. And also my first deputy for the Chicago Department of Aviation, Tracy Payne. I couldn't do my job without Tracy. I really mean that. So finally, let me thank the entire CDA staff who have been fantastic. And now our speakers and our friends in the media will step just outside to the tent to officially break ground on this $1.3 billion investment in O'Hare's future.